Hey guys, I'm going to do something a little bit different today for this week's vlog. Instead of just sharing some facts and information with you, I'm going to actually show you one of my favorite meal prep options and how I make that. It's a really great breakfast option. It's good for pre-workout or post-workout. I eat it just about every day as a second breakfast. What's also really good about it is it's not only cheap and easy to make, but it can be made in a variety of ways, so you never get sick of having the same exact thing every single day. You can mix and match and always have something good and different to eat each day. So what I'm going to be showing you guys to make today are overnight oats. It's super simple and can be made with really quick, easy ingredients. So the first one is, of course, oats. I use the 1 minute quick oats because they absorb the liquid really fast, and I usually end up making these the morning of and then bringing them to work to put in the fridge there to eat later in the afternoon before my first workout. But if you're making them like a week ahead, you can use just regular oats, will work fine. It'll just take a little bit longer for it to absorb the liquid that you're having. I put all that into a jar. You can use a mason jar or just like any other kind of Tupperware container. So I have a lot of these on hand, so it makes it really easy. I'll always add cinnamon to it, a pretty big tablespoon of cinnamon. I can also add powdered peanut butter. It's a good flavor option. And then I usually do blueberries, but you can do any fruit. I've done strawberries or bananas or anything that you can mix in there. So to get started, I use a food scale, just a little bit easier to measure out portions instead of dirtying a measuring cup. I think it's just a lot easier. So I just check on the nutrition label here. So half a cup is 40 grams, and that adds up to 28 grams of carbs. So since I'm gonna be eating this right before my workout, I actually wanna do one whole cup. So I'm gonna pour in 80 grams, perfect. And then also add milk. You can use any type of milk. You can do water, or any like nut milk is fine. Using 1 cup of oats takes about 1 cup of liquid as well, because it will end up absorbing a lot of that. I add lots of cinnamon, just a couple squeezes in there. Doesn't really need to be measured at all because it doesn't have any macronutrients to it. And then the powdered peanut butter, I will measure out. A serving of this is 12 grams. And macronutrients are pretty good for that as well. Adds a little bit of protein to it. So, well, there's 15. Close enough. And then berries. About 12 grams of berries is a serving. So add about 2 servings of blueberries in there and on my counter. And once I finish that, I'm just gonna seal it up. And then I shake it up. So everything is nice and mixed up in there. Super easy. And then just stick it in the fridge to set. So once it sits in the fridge for a little bit, here's a batch that I made earlier. It doesn't look amazing, but it tastes so good. It's cinnamony and peanut buttery from that powdered peanut butter. The liquid is all absorbed into it, so it's a good, perfect breakfast to just grab and go. Pre-workout option to give you some energy, post-workout option to replenish those carbs in your system. You can also add any protein powder to it to increase that protein amount. You can add Greek yogurt to it to increase the protein content, whatever you need to hit your goal number so that you're fueling your body best for your workout. Or just changing up the taste and the flavors of it, so it's always something different and it's not something that you get sick of. We always want to focus on kind of sustainability with any meal prep options that we do. So there's so many options that you can make that are super kind of complicated and they might come out delicious, but if it's a pain in the butt to make it every single week, you're never actually going to stick to it. So find options that you know you can stick to and make consistently all throughout the week, throughout the month, so that you know you can stay on track.